Hey everyone, we're here with another action figure review, and this time we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Captain America Wave 3 of 2016. This is the Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave, and this is, of course, Abomination. We have all the figures reviewed, and all the pieces put together right here, or not put together, but they're all together, about to be put together, and this is, of course, the comic version of Abomination, and it looks very cool. So far. Let's go ahead and build it on camera and see how he looks, and afterwards. So we're gonna start with the legs here. Of course, left leg right here. Twist that on. There you go. Yep, wrong. Here's the right leg. Snap the arms in. There you go. And then the other arm. There we go. And then, of course, last but not least, we got the head. And snap that in. And there we go. Very nice. I just love the sculpt work on the figure. The paint, the sculpt looks phenomenal. Now this is a retooled body, reused, but it's retooled. This is the Rhino Build-A-Figure, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but then you can actually kind of see it once you think about it. It's exactly the same, not mold, because it's not exactly the same. Now here, disregard the missing arm, okay? But here is Rhino. Of course, he doesn't have his arm, so please just ignore that. But this is the Rhino. He's kind of loose, honestly. Build-A-Figure. And you can see it's exactly almost the same legs. So you see the leg sculpt is all the same. Pretty much the height is the same, because he pretty much is the same. Now, here's the thing. You can see the lines, the shape, the sculpt of, his torso is exactly the same as Rhino. Even the lower torso is just completely different. This is sculpted, you got the rhinoceros kind of concrete looking sculpt going on Rhino, and then here we have, he's got pants on, so it's smooth. The torsos are completely different sculpts, because this is a little bit more bumpy up here, and it's a little smooth on the pecs there, and there's more cracks on his abdominal area. His abdominal area doesn't have any cracks like that, so they retooled it, resculpted it pretty much to and obviously the shoulders are different, everything else will be different, the feet, but it uses the same sculpt, and then they just sculpted on top of it, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. And they did an awesome job at it. I just love everything they did with this Abomination. Going on to the back as well, I mean, you can see all that came out really nice. Obviously that's not from Rhino, so pretty cool that they managed to reuse a mold and sculpt over it and make it look completely different. A little close look at Abomination. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the articulation of the figure. Now, thankfully, he's not as loose as Rhino. You saw how loose he was there. So he's a little bit better there. So the head is on a ball jointed hinge, as you saw, so it does go up that much, and you do see that, so it's kind of ugly, but goes down a lot, so that's awesome because he's a tall guy. Left and right there. I just love the sculpt on his head and his ears and all that. Just looking nice. The arms go forward and back, in and out really nicely. I honestly just scraped a spike though. I don't know if you just saw that. So putting it in and out, I literally scraped some paint off because that spike kind of just scratched the top of his shoulder. So that sucks horribly. So please be careful when you're moving the articulation, because that just happened. Upper bicep swivel on his arm. Single jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist with a hinge, and these hands are not goblin hands. I thought they were, but they're completely different. They're not goblin hands. Torso does have an ab crunch that clicks as well. Swivels at the waist. We have a little blur going on. Let's focus. There we go. Forward and back on the leg, in and out. Upper thigh swivel. Single jointed knees at a 90-degree angle. Let's joint back. Forward and back on the ankle, and ankle pivot, ankle rocker. So very nice articulation. Alright guys, that concludes my review on Abomination Build-A-Figure. He looks great. If you are a fan of Build-A-Figures, then this is a cool addition, a great addition to Build-A-Figure. He's not gigantic. Of course, we're never going to get the Toy Biz Build-A-Figures ever again, it looks like. But it's okay. It's a cool build for sure, and I do recommend building him more so than Space Venom. I really like how this Abomination looks. It just looks awesome. I mean, that face sculpt is money right there. It's just awesome. The teeth, everything looks good. I kind of close his mouth because it's like soft rubber, but I mean, it just looks great. It looks menacing, looks evil, looks great. And then of course there's his toes. Got 2 toes there, so the feet are sculpted different as well. So very nice looking Build-A-Figure, and I highly recommend building it. It will look awesome next to all your other figures. Let's get a classic looking Hulk and have him fight Abomination. That'd be awesome. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my review of Abomination. If you've been here since the beginning of the wave watching all my reviews, I thank you so much. You are amazing. I love the views and I love the comments and the likes and all of that, and you guys are very much appreciated. So I thank you so much for watching my stuff and enjoying it if you do. And stay tuned for more Marvel Legends imports and other good stuff being reviewed by me. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys like, and you guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.